Hello everyone, this is Lotmom and I'm going to be doing a redstone tutorial. So I'm going to be going over the properties of redstone, one logic gate, that will be the AND gate, and a little bonus over there at the end. So for those of you thinking I don't know what this stuff is, don't worry, I will explain. For those of you thinking I already know all this stuff, please just don't bother watching this video, go to the second episode which will be up soon. So the first things first. Levers, they will power the blocks they are on. So you see this orange wool. The green wool is everywhere that's going to get powered. I'm going to remove these green wool because they don't get powered by the lever. They get powered by the redstone dust. So all these green blocks are going to be powered, including underneath. So if I put a lamp on where any of these green blocks were, they will turn on. Now, that torch was an accident. So it'll also power underneath, so I can put redstone there and it'll get powered. Levers turn on and off, quite known. Now if I put, so these green pieces here, they display what the redstone will power. Now, right now, the redstone will power all four of these spots, so I can put a lamp in all four, and it will be powered. That is because it is in a single dot. If I do something like this, with redstone, it will only power the lamp on the end. Not that one, because it's not going into the lamp, as you can see. So right here, it will power these four green blocks. Pretty straightforward. Here's another example of how levers power the blocks that they're on. Redstone does the same. So if I put a lamp right here, even though the redstone isn't connected to the lamp, it'll turn it on because it's powering the block underneath it. Okay, so that's good. Now about repeaters. So there are basically three different ways you can use the repeaters. They are used for delay. That is true. Now, okay, so if I go here, middle one, and I turn this on, the repeater will power through the block, it'll power the block, and power the redstone on the other side. Now, only repeaters can do this, so if I do this with redstone, the redstone on the other side won't get powered. Now, repeaters can also pull power out of blocks. So if I power the block like that, the repeater will be able to take it where redstone wouldn't have been able to. So that's just a nifty little trick that is useful to know. That you can pull power from blocks with repeaters, and you can put power blocks themselves with repeaters. Now, because of the fact that you can power blocks with repeaters, if you do something like this, with lamps, I'm only putting the repeater into the direct center block, but it's going to all the other ones because it powers this middle block, and that can power all the adjacent ones. So yeah, that explains all that stuff. So now I'm going to go over arguably the easiest, well, for sure the easiest logic gate. It's called the AND gate. Basically, the reason it's called an AND gate is because you have to have input 1 and input 2 on to get output. So right here you see the output. But if I turn one off, no output. If I turn the other off, no output. They have to both be off for there to be an output. So let's turn that off. Now this isn't only limited to 2 inputs. This can be 3 inputs if you want, then all 3 have to be turned off for an output. And there is even ways to make it infinitely expandable, which I might go over in later videos. Now what's the use of AND gates? Well, I've set up a little demonstration right here. Basically, this door won't open unless all 3 levers are pulled. So I'm going to pull all 3, and the redstone opened the door. I'm going to turn back on my sound. I had it off for a minute. Then as soon as I let go, it'll turn it off. Now I can also do something where this door will never open because that input will never be able to turn off. So I'm just going to have it set up like this. So as you can see, it's quite simple. If I turn any of them on or off, they have to all be on for the door to open. So the door's open. Now just a little explanation of all these colors. Red will always be output, green will always be input, and orange will just be other, so either like blocks that you place stuff on or just demonstration blocks. So yeah, as you see here. So this was episode 1, redstone tutorials from beginner to pro. I hope you guys enjoyed greatly, and please leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do to show the love. Thanks guys, and peace.